Good day, my name is Omri Sib, and today I'll be showing how to find the density of three unknown metals. In order to find the density we of a metal, we divide the mass and the volume, and that would give us our total density. So the first step in order to find our density, we need to get a fixed amount of mass. So we first put our beaker onto our scale and we add a fixed amount of mass. So we just hold the pour and this would give us a generated amount. So the total amount it gave us for the first metal is 10.95 grams. But we are just using up to one decimal point, so this would be 10 point. So it would be 11. I'm sorry, 11 grams. And the next step is we pour our water to our granulated cylinder to obtain a volume. And the amount given is 31.79, so it would be 31.8 milliliters. Now we record this into our table. So our total mass was 10.94, but we round off to one decimal point, so it would be 10.9. So 10.9 gram. Our water volume was 10 31.8 milliliters. Now we take our mass and pour it into our granulated cylinder, pour it all of it, and this would give us a total amount. So the the volume with the unknown metal went up to 32.3 milliliters. So now record this into our table and find the density. So our water volume with the unknown is 32.3 milliliters, and the total volume of the unknown would be just minus 32.3 with the initial, which is 0.5 milliliters. 0.5 milliliters. Then we just input our formula and divide the mass with the total volume, and that would give us a total of 21.8. So that would be the density of our first unknown. Now we proceed with our second. So we just repeat the process again. We place our beaker and tear, add our metal. Now we are given total amount, a mass of 19.86, which we round off to 19.9 grams. Now we add our water. Our amount given is 20.1 milliliters. So now we record this. So our mass given was 19.9 grams, and our water volume is 20.1 milliliters. Now we add our mass, we pour, and we see that it went up to 21.7 milliliters. So now we record this and find our density. So our water volume with the unknown is 21.7, and the total volume is 1.6. milliliters. Now we divide our mass and our volume, which would give us a total of 12.43, but we round off, so 12.4. That would be our density. Now we proceed with the third. So now we find the mass given. So the mass given is 11.22. So we round off 11.2 grams. And now we add our water. So now we are given 31.4. 31.4 milliliters. Now we just place this information to. So our mass was 11.2 grams and our volume was 31.4 milliliter. So now we pour our mass and we record. So we are given that the total was 32.4 milliliters. So now we find and solve for our density. So our volume was 32.4 milliliter and our total volume is 1 milliliter. Now we solve for the density, so we just divide by 1, 11.2 divided by 1, which would give us the same answer, 11.2. So that would be the density. And now we just compare our density with our problem, and this would give us our density and which mass is which. So now we compare our density with our given density in the initial problem. So the first was silver, which had 10.5, and we see here our density is of the third metal is 11.2. So this would be silver. Our second given was rhodium, which is 12.4. And here we see that our second unknown metal has a density of 12.4, so they match, which rhodium would be our second unknown. And our final, which is silver, total of 10.5. I'm sorry, which is platinum, with a total of 21.45. And here we see our density is 21.8. So platinum would be our first unknown metal. So therefore, these would be our total density for each of our metals.